Well, 'tis the season, and I hate to be that guy, but somebody has to do it. The holiday season is upon us, which means Black Friday deals are on the horizon as well. So, to my collector friends, new and old out there, I think it's time to set some expectation because I'm here to tell you definitively you will be disappointed. Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm afraid I have some bad news because we're going to be talking about the Black Friday deals that are on their way for Hot Toys, and I'm sorry to say you aren't going to be that thrilled. But before we get into that, I do want to say that now is as good a time as any to make sure that you are a friend of the channel and that you are subscribed right now. So while you're clicking that subscribe button, go ahead as well and hit me with a presumptive like for this video. I would certainly appreciate it. Now, last year, there were several YouTubers and other content creators out there that decided to stream the Black Friday deals that were set to be released to see if they could score some goodness. The entire week leading up to that magnificent event was filled with speculation, anticipation, and the excitement was palpable on what insane deals that Sideshow, Hot Toys, and other distributors were getting ready to offer. But then, as Black Friday came and went, and as well as Cyber Monday coming and going, most collectors were sitting there like Neil from the Santa Claus, disappointed that they never got their Oscar Mayer weenie whistle. Terrible thing. And if you've not watched that movie yet, please check that out. So, naturally, fast forward to today, a week before Black Friday, and I see all kind of posts on Reddit, Facebook, and Instagram saying that people are holding out for the infamous Black Friday deals and anticipating some type of monumental discount that is headed their way. But as former WWE wrestler Wade Barrett would say, I've got some bad news for you. Here's the most important thing that we need to realize when it comes to Hot Toys specifically. As a company, they are not Walmart, they are not Best Buy, they are not Target, they're not any big box retailer during the holiday season. It is those type of establishments that offer the craziest discounts, and even then, those discounts are never really anything that spectacular. So, with that being said, why would Hot Toys, a high-end collectible company known for razor-thin margins, be offering insane discounts on things that you actually want? Stop and think about that. Look, I get it. No one is immune to this economy right now. That's just the way of things, and I understand. And no one wants to spend more than they have to on things that they want. So if you can actually score a deal on something that you've been looking for, then why wouldn't you try to maximize that deal on any level of discount? I get it. But like with anything in this world, it comes down to supply and demand. And that's what it comes down to when it comes to calculating these discounts. Supply and demand. That ultimately is what is factored into giving us these discounts that consumers are given. Now, of course, there are always exceptions to every rule. And sometimes a patient collector is rewarded with a great steal on something that they've really been looking forward to, and that is in high demand. But the general rule of thumb is that things that are heavily discounted are things that are not in high demand. It's just the way it works. And retailers are begging for consumers, that is you, to move them off their hands. Remember, it was not that long ago when Sideshow was giving away Captain Marvel. They were giving away Barbara Stan Lee, giving away the holographic Mark IV. Not exactly grail pieces by any means, are they? But for the items coming up for sale this week that are in stock most likely, they're going to be older pieces that have not moved in quite some time. And for most collectors, they're pieces that no one wants, or pieces and figures that everyone already has. Even still, there are going to be collectors out there that are excited to potentially get a figure that they don't have at a discount. But what percentage discount is actually worth it to you? To me, and like I said, to me, 5%, 10% is not worth anything because where I live, 5% is not even the sales tax that's collected in my area. So if a figure is 25% off, is that worth it? What about 35% off? Sure. Now we're talking, and perhaps it's worth considering, right? But only you can make that call on what is considered a good deal. And certainly I can't make that for you. But one deal I would caution you on that most likely will come up is the one of buy one at full price, get one for 50% off. And to me, that's a giant scam because it requires you to potentially buy something at full price that you never really intended on buying in the first place. Deals should not be consisting of having to buy things that you don't want in order to get something that you do want at a discount. So, if you're faced with that opportunity, make sure that there are two pieces that you're actually wanting to get, and not just settling for the sake of the deal. Make some smart decisions on that. But now, the next tip I would recommend is in regards to unauthorized resellers out there, because there are quite a few, and you've used them before, and so have I. Now, as always with these, please make sure to do your research on whether this company is reputable and reliable, because the last thing you want to do is to lose out on money and figures, especially during the holiday season. But with that warning, of course, to say, I've already seen some graphics out there for some great deals that are available, and there are some concerning stipulations attached to it. The biggest concern that I see is that there is no after-sales service on your purchase, or rather, all sales are final for in-stock items. Now, to me, that is a bit concerning. Depending on where you live, you're taking all the risk on buying these figures in the hopes that everything is good with them, meaning that there are no defects, that all the parts are there, etc., etc. These companies are essentially saying, give me your money, I'll give you a figure, but if there's something wrong, well, best of luck and happy holidays. To me, I would not be dealing with any of that, even for the sake of saving a few bucks. So be smart out there, collector. Don't get taken advantage of. Trust me. Do your research. But not every stocking is going to be filled with coal this year. No, I do actually have some good news for you out there on places that you can actually score some really good deals, because I've actually done it myself. Now, the stipulation for this, of course, is where you live. But I can say with a surety from past experience that the best deals that you're going to find on Black Friday or any time during the holidays will be found at your local comic book shops and local retailers. Last year, I hit the jackpot on some local shops here in Nashville and was able to score some great deals on some new in-stock Hot Toys at 35% off. Pretty good deal, especially with no shipping. You can take it right home. Now, usually these stores are just looking to move inventory out because, like any place, sitting on dead stock does not make them any money. Now, you're not sure possibly of where there are any local shops in your area that sells Hot Toys? Well, thankfully, the Sideshow Retail Locator can do all the hard work for you. If you're stateside, go to sideshow.com, type in your zip code, and you will be given a list of all the authorized stores that sell these products. All you have to do from there is then give them a ring on the phone and send them an email and say, hey, do you have any Hot Toys, and potentially which ones do you have in stock? And of course, make sure to ask them, are they running any sales for the holidays? Not too hard of a job if you ask me. Now, if you're not stateside or don't have any Sideshow as a distributor within your area, head to the internet and type in comic book shops near me. Give them a call. Ask them if they carry any Hot Toys or whatever product that you're looking for. Naturally, because trust me, the best deals are going to be found at the local shops. I promise. Well, that's going to be doing it for us here today, but I hope I've been able to shed some light and set some expectations on what exactly you can expect in regards to these deals that are coming this holiday season. If you like this type of content, please make sure, as I said, that you are subscribed to this channel. And also, if you could help me out, do a little bit of work, and feel free to share this video with someone that could possibly use the tips. I would certainly appreciate it. But now, it is time for you to respond and let me know down below on whether or not I'm totally on point, or if I'm totally off base. And if you have experience, let me know, possibly with something different. Also, here's a question. What is the best deal that you personally were able to get on a Hot Toy recently or during the holiday season? Let me know down below. As always, everyone, happy collecting, happy holidays. Stay safe out there, and I'll be seeing you very soon in our next video.